Good morning and welcome to the 175th commencement of the Illinois College of Optometry. I'm Errol Augsburger. Our esteemed Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff members are pleased that you're all here to help us celebrate and honor this milestone in the lives of the class of 2018. We've gathered today in this renowned venue to individually recognize each graduate for their Doctor of Optometry degree, to honor those who have exceeded the high expectations we have for all of our graduates, and to share with you the fellowship of our faculty, staff, alumni, family, and friends. Indeed, it is encouragement and support to family and friends that make these events so special. I'd like to recognize several guests who have contributed to making the college such a vibrant institution and also the profession of optometry such a noble career. I ask that you, the guests, stand as I call your name. It may be difficult to see some of them in the loge up here, but if you'll stand, and I'd ask the audience to refrain your welcoming applause until all have been formally introduced. Past and present members of the Illinois College of Optometry Board of Trustees. Past and present members of the Illinois College of Optometry Alumni Council. Community Advisory Board member, Mr. Stephen Anderson. President, Illinois College of Illinois Optometric Association, Dr. Mark Skowron. Executive Director, Illinois Optometric Association, Ms. Leanne Vandestall. And representing our historic alumni, a 1948 alumnus of our predecessor institution, the Monroe College of Optometry, one of the four horsemen of optometry, Dr. Floyd Meisner. Please welcome them all. At the heart of our institution is a caring community of individuals who are dedicated to the development of highly qualified clinical optometrists. ICO's faculty and staff challenge and support each other to prepare our graduates best for real-world practice. I'm proud of their collective service to upholding ICO's place as the leading program in the United States dedicated solely to the student of optometry. Faculty and staff members, please rise to be recognized as we applaud you for your outstanding contributions. And thank all you for making this 175th commencement an occasion to remember as we all honor our degree recipients today. Class of 2018, when I think about your journey at ICO, I think about the years of hard work and sacrifice, along with what has undoubtedly been a time of transformation for each and every one of you. You've earned your seat here today, and your reward isn't just a piece of paper or a longer signature. It's so much more than that. Your ICO education means you are the best prepared to practice optometry with confidence, that you are backed by the largest network of alumni, faculty, and staff anywhere, and that you have a solid foundation from which you will decide how to build your future. The last few years have been an exciting time in ICO's college's esteemed history, now 146 years. For example, optometrists are now defined as physicians under both Medicare and Medicaid acts here in Illinois and the rest of the country. Optometry is a legislated profession, and I encourage you all to be watchful and engaged with changes in healthcare, because it's imperative we remain a unified profession. Optometrists have incorporated electronic health records at a more rapid pace than nearly all other healthcare professionals. The class of 2018 is the third class to see EHR fully implemented all 4 years. The campus certainly looks much different than when you arrived. A major renovation of ICO's 2-story library took place. Then we turned our attention to the Illinois Eye Institute and adding much needed space, as well as the new Alfred and Sarah Rosenblum Center for Vision and Aging. During your third year, more transformations were happening on campus, including of the diabetic eye clinic and the in-clinic pharmacy. We can't forget that for the first time in 26 years, ICO took the Ventura Cup at the 2017 optometry meeting in Washington, D.C. A member of this class, Taylor Harris, won the competition after a nail-biting finish, and ICO students in zombie-themed attire flooded the stage to lift the champion off his feet. Congratulations, Taylor. I'm certainly very proud of the class of 2018 and the important imprint you're leaving for generations of future optometrists that will follow your footsteps. But you're looking ahead to the start of the next chapter, and we can't wait to watch you and join the ranks of your ICO alumni and make a real difference in optometry. I'd like to make a special presentation today. The honorary degree, Doctor of Science in Optometry. To receive this distinguished award, the following criteria must be met. You must be a Doctor of Optometry. You must be a respected leader in the profession at local, state, and national levels. You must be involved in your community. You must be supportive of optometric education. And you must be an outstanding contributor to the visual welfare of the public. Dr. Donovan L. Crouch meets all the criteria and is unanimously approved by the Board of Trustees of the Illinois College of Optometry. Would the honorary degree candidate please stand and step forward? I can tell you with great personal confidence that Dr. Crouch is superbly qualified to have bestowed upon him the honorary degree Doctor of Science in Optometry. Based on the recommendations of the Board of Trustees of the Illinois College of Optometry and by the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, I hereby proclaim the honorary degree Doctor of Science in Optometry upon Dr. Donovan L. Crouch. Congratulations, Dr. Crouch.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we know that this is the event today versus that other thing in England going on. The Illinois College, Dr. Augsburger, please stand. The Illinois College of Optometry has been privileged to have some extraordinary commencement speakers, and this year is no exception. A catalyst for progress and innovation in optometry, Dr. Augsburger is the Illinois College of Optometry's 5th president. For over 40 years, he has dedicated his career to improving the profession in academics, clinical expertise, and organization management. Dr. Augsburger's 16 years at ICO has furthered our high clinical standards, academic excellence, and has resulted in many exceptional achievements. During his tenure, ICO has doubled its investable income and assets. He helped earn the first Robert Wood Johnson grant ever given to an optometry program. This fundraising contributed to over $40 million in campus improvements, the Rosenblum Center on Vision and Aging, the Diabetic Eye Center, the ICO Library, the residential complex, and soon a full renovation of the Pediatrics and Binocular Vision Center. Dr. Augsburger has expanded ICO's ties to the community with his participation in the Near South Planning Board, the Jackson Park Hospital Board, and the Rotary Club. He also hosts the neighborhood's Community Advisory Board, which meets at ICO 3 times a year. The honors and achievements bestowed upon Dr. Augsburger have been many, including Optometrist of the Year for the AOA, and he is the only person to receive this honor in 3 states, Illinois, Alabama, and Ohio. He was recently inducted in the Optometry Hall of Fame. So it is now my pleasure and honor to welcome ICO's commencement speaker, Dr. Errol Augsburger.
Thank you, Dr. Eng. It's certainly been one of the highlights of my career to be president of the Illinois Optometry now for 16 years. In the 146 years of this institution, people have traditionally been in the forefront of evolution of optometric education, and ICO people have done patient care innovations and are known for their leadership in the profession. The public we serve has benefited from ICO's largesse, and the doctors of optometry we continue to mentor are regularly considered among the best in the country. Let me first congratulate the graduates today. You certainly have risen to the challenge of your alumni predecessors to be the most highly prepared doctors for contemporary practice of medical and vision care optometry. You've met many friends during your 4-year period here who will become lifelong colleagues for you. You are ready to provide outstanding patient care now and into the foreseeable future. But as good as you are today, you are but one of 16 classes I've seen graduate since I became president in 2002. They were all very good. But you had the extra benefit of many enhancements to our optometry program during the 16 years. Some we've mentioned already. For example, we've been able to put $40 million into revised physical facilities on our campus here. To name a few, the 3rd floor pre-clinic, which was built just before you got here, and the lab facilities commonly referred to as the iPod. The new lecture center with its best in contemporary learning media built in. A revised and enhanced library using the most sophisticated access to electronic information on campus and remotely. The most robust electronic healthcare system in the country, the next-gen system. The Alfred and Sarah Rosenblum Center on Vision and Aging, the best facility for both patient care and doctoral level learning about vision and aging and how optometrists can enhance the quality of life. A communications center and team second to none for a college this size. The doctors who follow you will have the benefit of learning in a new pediatric vision center, whose building is made partially possible by a generous 6-figure gift from ICO alumnus Dr. Rob Lewinson. All these upgrades to our campus have been done without borrowing any more money. In fact, they've been paid for by gifts like Dr. Lewinson's and Dr. Rosenblum's and thousands of other contributors to ICO and the Illinois Eye Institute in these 16 years. They've been made possible by prudent financial management of the assets of the college, with each operating budget being in the black and a tripling of our investable assets during these years, some of which has been used to pay for these upgrades. With the efforts of many conscientious doctors of optometry in Illinois, the Practice Acts, which define how optometrists care for patients, have expanded several times. The people of ICO have been fundamental to this evolution, particularly working with our professional colleagues at the Illinois Optometric Association. As a legislated profession, it is vital that you graduates partner with your state association colleagues to assure even broader patient access to optometrists in the future. You have the best education and patient care training, and it's important for your future patients to be recognized, that you be recognized to provide this vital medical service for which you are trained. With this indulgence of a brief overview of the Illinois College of Optometry and its prosperous times during the last 16 years, let's look forward to the future of your beginning contributions to optometric practice and patient care. One of the features of a special day like today is that you, class of 2018 graduates, are supported by family and friends. Nobody gets through a rigorous program like ICOs without a little help from these people. So today I thought I would share with you some of my family's support sayings, which not only got me through my graduation in 1971, but have encouraged my career during these last 50 years. Let me start with my mother. I'm sure you all have remembrances of phrases of wisdom that your mothers offered, and I expect that there may be some similarities in what they said and what my mother used to say. For example, you can either get up grumpy and disagreeable, or you can get up and start the day happy and positive. Mothers know the power of positive thinking and the importance that attitude brings to success. She was right, and even today her advice continues to serve me well, and it will you too, as you start what will be remarkable careers in optometry and life success. Another of my mother's admonitions was, remember who you are. This wasn't meant to believe that you were better than others, but to respect the family who nurtured and supported you. A family who wants to continue to be proud of whatever you do, but also a family who fervently wants you to succeed, being a person who respects the traditions and values taught to you through your growing up years. I expect that most of you have had a version of mother's caution which goes something like my mother's, eat your vegetables if you want dessert. While that might be good, healthy eating advice, I believe she also meant it in a more global sense. In your striving to achieve worthwhile goals like graduation this weekend, there will inevitably be important, but sometimes not pleasant steps in getting where you're going. It was true at the dinner table, but it's equally true for life achievement. When I was 5 years old, my mother took me to a live radio show. Apparently, I looked cute enough or goofy enough that the radio show talk host interviewed me on the air. She asked about chores I did around the house, and I said my brother and I helped with the housekeeping. When she asked about any special tips, I innocently replied that if there was any dirt on the floor I could not clean up, my brother and I swept it under the rug. Needless to say, my mother was mortified. When we got home, she reminded my brother and I, don't ever sweep dirt under the rug again. It applies to life as it does to housekeeping. Do your job the right way. There are no shortcuts. I was always a very competitive kid. My brothers and I often had usually friendly, but sometimes intense differences of opinion, which sometimes resulted in shouting matches or worse. Mother's approach was not to take sides, but to counsel. Take a deep breath and speak a little more kindly to your brother. Often the clarity of the situation is greatly improved by taking a deep breath, and certainly the tense situations can be diffused by speaking a little more kindly to my brothers. It helped me then with my family, but it's helped me much more during the years I've been involved in challenging situations. In my younger years, I loved sports, football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, you name it. I hated to lose, and I would get emotionally drained when I infrequently wasn't on the winning team. I never got it until Grandmother Augsburger used to posit, someone has to lose. By that, she didn't mean I should plan to lose, but each game is not the end of the world. There'll be another game tomorrow or the next day, And that it'll be an opportunity to win that one. Never let a single loss get you down. Well, there you have it. 6 phrases of wisdom from my mother and grandmother, which have served me well during the last 50 years of my professional career and will serve you well too. Keep a happy and positive attitude. Remember who you are. Eat your vegetables if you want dessert. Don't ever sweep dirt under the rug. Take a deep breath and speak a little more kindly to your brother. Someone has to lose, but not every time. Now, as I look around the audience today, I see what appears to be quite a number of mothers in the audience. And so, mothers in the audience, if you have ever given advice, not just to this class of 28, but to valuable people in your family, I'd like to call on you right now to stand up so we can recognize you. So please, mothers in the audience who have given any advice, please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you, thank you. There's a lot of wisdom in this room. Best wishes to each of you new doctors. You've received a superb education and clinical training here at the Illinois College of Optometry. Now go out and make this next part of your life successful and meaningful. Remember to give back to your profession and your college in these future successful years. And most importantly, remember to listen to the advice of your mother. Thank you.
Well, today really is a day for celebration. Graduates, I'm certain that you're ready to celebrate this milestone and all of the hard work and sacrifice that went into reaching it. I offer my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. As you celebrate, please remember all of those who have made this day possible for you. This, of course, includes your family and friends who have offered their unconditional love and support throughout the past 4 years. I personally want to thank each of them for all they have provided to you. It's also appropriate to celebrate the many contributions that your faculty has made toward your professional development. I am confident that their influence will stay with you throughout your careers, and I'm grateful to count myself among them. We are also proud of your many accomplishments. You have excelled in the classroom and in patient care, as well as on the National Board Examination Series. In addition, you have distinguished yourselves by the service that you have offered to the Chicago community and throughout the world. I hope that each of you will continue this legacy into the future, be it through community volunteerism, donation of eye care services to those in need, or through service to your profession. I fully expect that members of the class of 2018 will continue to make a positive impact in our communities for many years to come. And now it's my honor, on behalf of the faculty, to congratulate Mr. Michael Gores on his achievement of class valedictorian. Michael, please come forward.
Hey guys. It's time to say some very important words and make some promises. So class of 2018, please stand, remove your caps, raise your right hands, and repeat after me. Before God and this assembly, I solemnly pledge that I will faithfully and conscientiously administer the art and science of optometry. I will keep inviolate all confidences entrusted to me as a practitioner. And conduct all doctor-patient relationships in an ethical and professional manner. I will place the treatment of all who need visual care above financial consideration. I will uphold and promote the ideals of the optometric profession. I will do all in my power to improve my knowledge of optometry. And increase the extent of my contribution to the health and welfare of society. I will render, to the best of my ability, complete optometric service. I will do my utmost to serve my country and my community faithfully as an optometrist and as a citizen. I will strive by action and deed to honor the title bestowed upon me this day. With firm resolution of purpose and high resolve, I proudly dedicate my work to the betterment of human vision and my life to the service of humanity. And may God watch over me and keep me steadfast in the due performance of this, my solemn oath and obligation. Please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Mark Collum. As the members of the class of 2018 have learned, the road to becoming a doctor is certainly not an easy one. But then again, nothing worthwhile really is. As family members and friends gathered here today, you've played a meaningful and significant role in the success of these young doctors, and I'm sure that you're rightfully proud. Your support has meant a lot to them, and for this, we thank you. I'd like to invite the members of the class of 2018 to stand and express your appreciation to your families and friends by offering them a round of applause and thanks for all of their love and support. Class. Thank you. I'd like to share some data with you for the ICO class of 2018. There are 154 members in the class today. It's noteworthy that 1,181 applicants competed to occupy each one of these coveted seats here today. Never forget that. The class is 71% female. They hail from 25 different states and 5 Canadian provinces. It's noteworthy that 34% of the members of this class are graduating with high honors today. We're aware that 29% of the class will be going on for further study as they enter highly competitive postdoctoral residency education programs. On Wednesday, we recognized over 100 leaders and high achievers in the class of 2018 by distributing approximately $200,000 in scholarships and awards. The award recipients' names and their awards are recognized in your printed program. During the past 4 years, I've watched as this group has grown quite close, and they've learned to depend upon each other. Dare I say they've become like family to each other. You've also become like family to many of us that will continue at ICO. With your departure, you will each take part of us with you as you launch your careers. Like family, we will always welcome you back, and we delight in learning of your successes. So please do keep in touch. On behalf of everyone at the college, we congratulate you on your tremendous accomplishment, and we welcome you into this wonderful profession. And now, I'd like to ask President Augsburger and Dean Mesner to join me on the stage. With the first 2 rows of candidates for the degree, Doctor of Optometry, please stand and approach the stage. As we begin the doctoral hooding ceremony, I'd like to ask the audience to please hold your applause until all names have been read and President Augsburger has proclaimed the degree. Graduating summa cum laude, Brittany M. Brady. Michael John Gores. And he'll be hooded by his father, Dr. John Gores, and his mother, Dr. Susan Gores, both ICO class of 1984. Benjamin Randall Groth. Taylor Bishop Harris. Melissa Aaron Heisler. Catherine Elizabeth Haas. Banesh M. Kiani. Christina Pym. Daniel Reyes. Alex J. Uhlenhop. Alicia Suling Wong. Graduating magna cum laude. Manveen Betty. Mark Edward Brakmansky. Jessica Chan. Elise J. Vanovich Ellerkamp. Stephanie Jane He, and she'll be hooded by her sister, Dr. Pearl Santaluca, ICO class of 2015. Samantha Dawn Jansen. Jenny G. Lau. Alexandra May Latursky. Vakishan Nataraja. Sarah Nesser. Kevin Van Houten. Lilia Vasilova. Ida Zabane. Graduating cum laude. Courtney Ann Beasley. Ekjot Kaur Brar. Erin Mary Dunphy. Jill Meredith Goldberg, and she'll be hooded by her father, Dr. Bradley Goldberg, ICO class of 1984. Mark Henriksen, and he'll be hooded by his sister, Dr. Nicole Henriksen, class of 2010. Bradley Alexander Hyatt. Faiza Noor Javed. She'll be hooded by her sister, Dr. Rabia Ansari, class of 2004. Abigail E. Ledford. Lou Lee. Melissa Ann Milbrandt. Shanna Renee Miller. Jason Permal Naidu. Sarah Ann Pacheco. Neil R. Patel. Christian R. Peliquin. Luciana Marie Petiti. Benjamin Stephen Posnick. Natalie Reyes. Jessica Satchacum, and she'll be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Owen Bowie Platten, class of 2006. Zachary Sherman. Jenna Stoddard. Bianca P. Surti. Selena Z. Tong. Cindy Maihan Twin. Kazoa Vang. Chloe Michelle Vezinaw. Justin J. Wright. Andrea Win Lim Yi. Alfred Zeben. Nicole Kalechi Akpanku. Nasim Adnan Ayub. Theothoda Barakteris, and she'll be hooded by her sister-in-law, Dr. Angelina Popovic, class of 2007. Brianna Lindsay Barron. Randy Gale Bassick. Taylor Catherine Battaglia, and she'll be hooded by her mother, Dr. Suzanne Battaglia, class of 1988, and her grandfather, Dr. Earl Townsend, class of 1965. Eric Joseph Uwe Bendishon. Andrea Marie Beatrice. Jennifer Marie Blakemore. John Burton, and he'll be hooded by his spouse, Dr. Julie Lafreniere, class of 2017. Paige Pei-Chi Chain. Megan Jean Chi. Victoria Chu. Nicole Conley. Nicole Corshati. Christian Corzo. Jacqueline Victoria Cozzoni. Evan Michael Crisio. Taryn Lee Doherty. She'll be hooded by her father, Dr. James Doherty, class of 1976. Christy Allison Durka. Sally Elias. Mariam Ethesaz. She'll be hooded by her sister, Dr. Amreen Faruqi, class of 2013. Megan Marie Fabish. Lachlan Tremaine Frazier. Jasmine Gotra. Trey Michael Haugen. Julie Deborah Hiscock. Catherine L. Holly. Graham John Christian Hopkins. Sayeda Safora Husseini. Paige Jan. Mohammed Faisal Jomha. Puneet Kalkat. Tatiana Karovic. Harleen Kaur. Delaney Shea Kent. Amy Gale Prasert. Mariam Khan. Kyle A. Kubek. Iris Kwong. Brian J. Lazarin. Kevin Leung. Diana Lee. Matthew John Littell. Melissa Marie Lopez. Audrey Marie Lukey. Gregory M. Makagba. Shudmay Annie Mack. Delia Marie Malone. She'll be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Deborah Todos, class of 1992. Marcella Robinda Mansoure. John Thomas Meek. Brittany Morales. Alexandra L. Muncy. Megan Murray. She'll be hooded by her spouse, Dr. Harminder Singh, class of 2016. Karathika Najendiran. Mai Chow T. Nguyen. Aaron Nichols. Elaine Otomo. Melissa Therese Hautea Pirogis. J. Sanjita Patel. Manali R. Patel. Justin Patterson. Lisa T. Pham. David Fan. Justin Matthew Pierscala. Andrew J. Pujowargano. Carmen Azalea Rad. Nicole Megan Ramos. Maria Isabella Roma. Leah Marie Ruland. Fariha Fatima Sabiri. Sharon Sahota. Goldbarg Sammy. Sandeep Kaur Sandhu. Hussam Saras. Susan Sarafi. Samantha Joan Scheiber. Serena Shao. Raihana Sherdil. Ranjot Sidhu. Victoria Mandy Sin. Culver Singh. Mitchell G. Smith. Stephanie Sonnenberg. Kirie Joy Takahashi. Christina Alice Tang. Sadia Asma Tariq. Inderpreet Thandi. Kamaldeep Tour. Kannak T. Tran. Kai Van. Asha Vyas. Zachary Jean Wahlberg. Megan Leanna Widener. Martin John Williamson, and he'll be hooded by his father, Dr. John Williamson, class of 1985. Alexandria Renee Wiss, and she'll be hooded by her uncle, Dr. Charles Kefalos, class of 1992. Michael Wong. Michael C. Chai Yao. Lauren Michelle Yoon. Sadia Yusuf. And I'd like to remind the audience to please hold your applause until President Augsburger has proclaimed the degree.
Will the candidates please stand? President Augsburger, upon recommendation of the faculty, the candidates for the degree Doctor of Optometry have pursued their prescribed studies diligently, have passed all required examinations, and have demonstrated commendable proficiency in the art and science of optometry. I therefore recommend that the degree Doctor of Optometry be conferred upon them at this time.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Illinois College of Optometry and by the state of Illinois, I hereby confer on those so named the degree Doctor of Optometry with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, doctors. Please be seated.
As President-elect of the Illinois College of Optometry Alumni Council, and on behalf of our over 8,000 members, I would like to congratulate you on your momentous achievement and welcome you into the Alumni Association. ICO has certainly prepared you with the finest optometric education, and you will leave here today with the tools and expertise to make a profound difference in the lives of each and every one of your patients. As time passes, you will reflect on your years at ICO and realize that the foundation this college has given you is truly invaluable. The 4 years you have spent in ICO's halls and clinics, working, studying, examining, and being examined, have been an incredible journey that will remain a significant part of you. May you always look to ICO as I do, with a smile and a fondness that guides you back to visit and stay connected, not only with classmates and friends, but with the many other colleagues you have yet to meet, those who have sat in your seats before you and will do so after you. That is what your Alumni Association is all about. Your education does not stop with your hard-earned diploma that we are celebrating today. This is the beginning of a lifetime of learning and successes. The Alumni Association is here to assist you in achieving your goals. Please remember that and take it to heart. Your fellow ICO alums wish you all the blessings for a long and prosperous career and are here to support you. Thank you, congratulations, doctors, and enjoy your well-chosen career in optometry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I certainly like to thank you for your participation in this commencement. I'd like to thank the many individuals that work diligently each year to make this a wonderful event that it is. To our graduates, our hard work with you is complete. Before you awaits the beginning of your professional career and undoubtedly more challenges, but you're ready for the journey. Bon voyage and best wishes. Doctors, we're proud to call you colleagues.